spilling on the wooden floor. Loose pages near the closet door. You're lying sideways on my favorite chair, humming little nothings to the midnight air. Steam cloud rising from a chip white cup. Old song spinning but the volume's down enough. You trace shapes on the window with your ring, like you're drawing all the quiet you can bring. You say, I wish the days felt more like this. I say, let's make a home inside this bliss. Under a paper lantern sky with you, every color falls in softer hues. All the heavy thoughts slip out of frame when you laugh and gently say my name. Under a paper lantern sky so warm, we're untouchable by any storm. I don't need a bigger reason why, just you and this paper lantern sky. Tucked into your oversized tee. You talk low, only loud enough for me. About the times you felt you had to shine, just to be a step inside the line. I shake my head and place my hand in yours. Say you don't have to glow to be adored. We let the silence take a deeper breath, like the room itself is holding us in check. You whisper, I'm afraid of slowing down. I say, that's where all the beauty's found. Under a paper lantern sky with you, every color falls in softer hues. All the heavy thoughts slip out of frame when you laugh and gently say my name. Under a paper lantern sky so warm, we're untouchable by any storm. I don't need a bigger reason why, just you and this paper lantern sky. Let the outside world keep spinning fast. We can let this quiet moment last. Count the shadows on the ceiling beams while we stitch our worries into seams. If tomorrow pulls you into neon crowds and your courage starts to drown in sounds, close your eyes and feel this gentle light hanging from the chords of tonight. Glow slow, don't rush, don't fade. Let the calm fill every space you've made. Glow slow, right here, just stay. We can keep the noisy world at bay. Under a paper lantern sky with you, every color falls in softer hues. All the heavy thoughts slip out of frame when you laugh and gently say my name. Under a paper lantern sky so warm, we're untouchable by any storm. I don't need a bigger reason why, just you and this paper lantern sky. Late lights soft on the wooden floor, our shadows braided by the open door. If I ever lose my place in time, I'll look up for that paper lantern shine.
Soft breeze dancing through my window pane. Coffee getting cold, but I don't mind the wait. Your smile's like sunshine breaking through the rain. Every little moment with you feels like fate. We don't need a rush, we don't need a run, just you and me beneath the setting sun. In this golden hour glow, time moves sweet and slow. Maybe storms will come our way, but right here in this moment, everything's okay. In this golden hour glow, in this golden hour glow, time moves sweet and slow. With you, I found my way back home. In this golden hour glow, let the whole world glow. Together, we're never alone. Staring at the ceiling, counting sheep at 4 a.m. Mind is racing places I don't wanna go again. Worrying about tomorrow, dwelling on yesterday. Wish I could just find a way to stay here and now, this very breath. Stop rehearsing my own death. In this moment, I am fine. Nothing's falling out of line. All the fear is in my head. Living futures full of dread. In this moment, I'm alive. I don't need to like the pier woke up just for you. Stay right here by the carousel glow. Let your heartbeat learn to slow. All those tangled thoughts you never speak can fade into the waves beneath our feet. Let the neon spin, let the noise go past you. Don't have to move so fast. I'm not asking you to play it cool, just be you. There's more than beautiful. Let the roller coaster clatter in the dark. We've got our own kind of spark. Count the bulbs around the tired old sun. Match them with the nights you made it out alive. If tomorrow pulls you back into the rush, turnstiles, turn arounds too much. Close your eyes and hear this distant song where your restless mind could finally come down. Head on my shoulder, feet on the rail. Ocean below us, soft and pale. You don't need an answer, you don't need a plan. You're already more than enough as you stand. Stay right here by the carousel glow. Let your heartbeat learn to slow. All those tangled thoughts you never speak can fade into the waves beneath our feet. Let the neon spin, let the noise go past. You don't have to move so fast. I'm not asking you to play it cool, just be you. It's more than beautiful. Ferris wheel fading into midnight blue. Last song echo on the wooden screws. If the world feels heavy when it pulls you through, remember how the pier felt holding you.
Your breath lands warm against my collarbone. A tremor only I'm allowed to own. Salt from the sea still clings to your lashes. Each blink a promise that never crashes. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I. Breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless, let the night bestow. I trace the scar behind your ear. A childhood storm you never fear. Your pulse beneath my thumb replies. A Morse code only lovers recognize. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I. Breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless, let the night bestow. When waves retreat, they leave our names etched in foam, untouched by flames. I taste the future on your skin, a quiet ache, a sweet amen. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I. Breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless, let the night bestow. Even if the sky forgets balcony, bare feet, listening to the city breathe. Tiny cars moving like a silver stream. I'm half awake and half inside a dream. You call, say you couldn't fall asleep. Mine's too loud and the dark's too deep. So we trade stories underneath the sky. Let the seconds slowly slide by. Every word you drop is soft and low, like a record playing in the afterglow. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street. When your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. Street cat, walking on the garden wall. Neon letters flicker on and off. Someone laughing in a room below. But up here, time is moving slow. You say you're scared of getting left behind, of chasing dreams and losing parts of your mind. I tell you we can take the softer road. We'll carry light and drop the heavy load. You sigh like you've been holding for too long. Then you breathe in time with my favorite song. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street. When your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. We don't have to name this feeling right. We can let it float along the edge of night. Let the breeze rewrite what we both knew, that the small things might be the truest truth. If tomorrow pulls you to another town, if the noise comes back to drag you down, close your eyes and hear the soft hello from a quiet voice on a high window balcony glow. Echo, echo, say my name. Let it fall and rise again. Echo, echo, soft and slow. You're the calm the city doesn't know. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street. When your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. Blue shirt, midnight almost letting go. City sinking in a softer glow. When the silence finally cuts in two, I'll still hear the balcony echo of you.
Your fingers trace the moonlit tide. Soft footprints only we confide. Soul-kissed whispers on my skin. Where the ocean ends, we begin. Love me slow beneath the stars. Hearts collide like gentle guitars. No rush, no end, just you and me. In this hush eternity, love me slow, where waves are ours. Lanterns float across your eyes. Reflections bloom in silent skies. Every breath a vow we keep. Falling soft, no need for sleep. Love me slow beneath the stars. Hearts collide like gentle guitars. No rush, no end, just you and me. In this hush eternity, love me slow, where waves are ours. hearts collide like gentle guitars. No rush, no end, just you and me. In this hush eternity, love me slow, where waves are ours. Moonlight fades, but we remain. Love me slow, again and again.
Street light silver on the kitchen door, keys on the counter, bag on the floor. You sink down onto the window seat, shoes half off, heartbeat on repeat. You say my mind keeps running past my feet, like every day's a race you can't complete. I slide a cushion underneath your back, say you're allowed to finally relax. We don't have to chase a single thing, we can let the quiet start to sing. We can let this moment flow like a small boat off the coast. Every heavy thought you carried in, we can loosen, let the edges thin. We can let the soft light stay, touch the corners of your day. I don't need to know where you'll be next, just to feel you breathing in my chest. Ceiling fan drawing lazy rings, soft beat pulsing from your phone screen. You tilt your head on the old armrest, whisper I'm so tired of doing my best. You say I'm scared I'll never get it right, like there's one script for every life. I take your hand and lace my fingers through, say there's more than one good way to be you. You're breathing slow like you're tasting calm, like the room just opened up its palms. We can let this moment flow like a small boat off the coast. Every heavy thought you carried in, we can loosen, let the edges thin. We can let the soft light stay, touch the corners of your day. I don't need to know where you'll be next, just to feel you breathing in my chest. Let the messages wait in silent lines, they don't get to rearrange your mind. We can count the shadows on the wall, say their names and let them fall. If tomorrow pulls you back to speed, into everything you think you need, close your eyes and find this quiet room where your pulse could finally make its own tune. Lean and let your shoulders rest, you don't have to pass a test. Lean and let the night move through, there's enough of every part of you. We can let this moment flow like a small boat off the coast. Every heavy thought you carried in, we can loosen, let the edges thin. We can let the soft light stay, touch the corners of your day. I don't need to know what you'll be next, just to feel you breathing in my chest. Street light fading from the kitchen door, night stretched out across the floor. If the world feels too much to get through, come back to this room that softened you.
Lantern light hanging over quiet stalls, Steam clouds rising in the evening crawl. You walk beside me with your hands in sleeves, reading menus you can't quite believe. Tasty chairs stacked by the corner stand, chili jars lined like a marching band. You say my head's been heavy all day long. I say let's trade it for a softer song. We don't need a reason to be here, just a little space where things feel clear. We can let the night market glow carry off the weight, you know, every crowded thought inside your mind. We can leave it where the streetlights shine. We can walk with nowhere to arrive, side by side, just being alive. I don't need a future all outlined, just your fingers brushing into mine. Stray cat weaving through the plastic legs, vendor laughing as he counts his eggs. You pause to watch a kid with neon lights, spinning circles into tiny nights. You say I'm scared, I'm missing something big, like there's a door I never picked. I tap your shoulder with a gentle grin, say maybe this is where it all begins. You breathe in deep like the air turned kind, like the noise outside stepped out of your mind. We can let the night market glow carry off the weight, you know, every crowded thought inside your mind. We can leave it where the streetlights shine. We can walk with nowhere to arrive, side by side, just being alive. I don't need a future all outlined, just your fingers brushing into mine. Let the wires hiss their lullabies, let the paper kites cut through the skies. We can count the signs we can't pronounce, laugh at how the meanings bounce. If tomorrow pulls you into clearer lanes, full of schedules, edges, little pains, close your eyes and hear this gentle crowd where your softer heart could think out loud. Step slow, let your shoulders fall. You don't have to know it all. Step slow under painted light. You're allowed to just feel right. We can let the night market glow carry off the weight, you know, every crowded thought inside your mind. We can leave it where the streetlights shine. We can walk with nowhere to arrive, side by side, just being alive. I don't need a future all outlined, just your fingers brushing into mine. Lanterns dimming as the stars went down, moonlight spilling on the sleeping town. If the day turns louder than you choose, come back where the evening held your loose.
Lamplight pulling on the wooden floor, soft socks sliding by the bedroom door. You drop your keys in the same old bowl, say I swear today just took my soul. Jacket falling from your tired frame, you toss your phone, don't say its name. I move a book so you can sit, say you made it here, that's all of it. We don't have to talk it all out it wrap around us now. We can let the moment breathe, leave the day outside the screen. Every broken buzzing thought, we can let it loose and let it stop. We can let the silence sing in between our hearts that ring. I don't need to fix a single thing, just to feel you soft and close to me. Teabag dancing in a chip white cup, steam draws halos as it rises up. You trace circles on your faded jeans, tell me half of what your headache means. You say sometimes I forget my worth, like you're orbiting a cold earth. I take your hand like it's something rare, say you're brightest when you're unaware. You breathe out like you're finding a new start in the tiny space between our hearts. We can let the moment breathe, leave the day outside the screen. Every broken buzzing thought, we can let it loose and let it start. We can let the silence sing in between our hearts that ring. I don't need to fix a single thing, just to feel you soft and close to me. Let the emails pile behind the door. We don't owe the world 1 minute more. Count the freckles on your steady hand, like a private little promised land. If tomorrow drags you through the noise, through a sea of unfamiliar voices, close your eyes and find this folded room where the night moves gentle as a tune. Stay here, let your shoulders fall. You don't have to hold it all. Stay here in the simple light. We can make a home from any night. We can let the moment breathe, leave the day outside the screen. Every broken buzzing thought, we can let it loose and let it stop. We can let the silence sing in between our hearts that ring. I don't need to fix a single thing, just to feel you soft and close to me. Lamplight fade into a softer hue. Room grows quiet but it's full of you. If the world feels heavy when you leave, come back where the moment learns to breathe. The lantern gutter shadows braid the mast. Thy gaze ignites the embers of the past. Each flicker writes a stanzas on the swell. Two hearts synced in light beyond the bell. No haste, no chain, quills hush alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low eternally. The tide clock spills its final grains of pearl, yet every grain of verse we still unfurl. I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best candle cool the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near. Play it low, eternal ear. When dawn's pale courier knocks upon the hull, we'll seal the night in ink forever full. One final line, one parting glance. Our sonnet keeps its everlasting dance. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best candle cool the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near. Play it low, eternal ear. Oh. The quill lies still, the parchment softly sighs. Yet in our veins the ocean never dies.
First light sliding on the quiet street, river humming underneath our feet. You lean over on the rusted rail, breathing clouds, hoodie zipped halfway. Coffee lit warm in your shaky hands. Trucks roll past like a distant band. You say my thoughts keep running in a loop. I say let the water take a few. We don't have to name what's going on. We can just stand here till it's gone. We can let this little bridge hold the weight you never did. Every crowded echo in your chest, we can lay it where the currents rest. Let the sunrise paint your face, turn the noise down, shift the pace. I don't need a braver, brighter you, just the one who's watching this view. Street light flicker giving up its glow. Bird song testing out a softer note. You trace lines in the peeled paint flake. Tiny maps of all your almost breaks. You say I'm scared I'll never get it right. Living halfway in my head at night. I tap my knuckles on the metal frame. Say you're allowed to not have it explained. You breathe in slow like the air turned kind, like the edge got wider in your mind. We can let this little bridge hold the way you never did. Every crowded echo in your chest, we can lay it where the currents rest. Let the sunrise paint your face, turn the noise down, shift the pace. I don't need a braver, brighter you, just the one who's watching this view. Stay sleepy up the hill, all its doorbells, all its bills. We can count the ripples as they glide, name them after days you stayed alive. If tomorrow pulls you into speed again, schedule's always how you've been. Close your eyes and hear this gentle sound where your pulse moves softer with the ground. Shoulders fall, you don't have to hold it all. Lean in, let the river move. You're enough with nothing left to prove. We can let this little bridge hold the weight you never did. Every crowded echo in your chest, we can lay it where the currents rest. Let the sunrise paint your face, turn the noise down, shift the pace. I don't need a braver, brighter you, just the one who's watching this view. Morning, traffic starting down the road. Sky turned gold on your tired bones. If the world feels heavier than it should, come back where this small bridge held you good.
dripping on the windshield glass, foam clouds sliding as the brushes pass. You sit sideways in the passenger seat, bare feet cross tap into the beat. And tunnel lights turning water into stars, world outside blurring into soft guitar. You say, my head's been stuck on full speed. I say, let this slow be all you need. We don't have to talk it into shape. We can let the colors do their thing. We can let the water fall, watch the noise off, clean it all. Every heavy echo in your mind, we can let it soften, let it slide. We can watch the rainbow foam, turn this car into a home. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to sit in all this light with you. Speakers humming on a gentle line, dashboard glowing in a faded shine. You trace raindrops on the fogged up pane, draw a heart then hide it with your name. You say I'm tired of being always strong, holding every piece when things go wrong. I touch your arm where your pulse runs fast, say you can't let it go and still last. You breathe in deep like the night's brand new, like the sky just folded into you. We can let the water fall, watch the noise off, clean it all. Every heavy echo in your mind, we can let it soften, let it slide. We can watch the rainbow foam, turn this car into a home. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to sit in all this light with you. Let the outside world be streaks and lines, rushing past the glass in quiet signs. We can count the seconds in between, where your heart beats softer than it seems. If tomorrow pulls you back to speed, into all the faces and the needs, close your eyes and hear this steady rain, where your shoulders finally drop the strain. Breathe slow, let the engine hum. You don't have to outrun anyone. Breathe slow, let the colors move. You're enough with nothing left to prove. We can let the water fall, watch the noise off, clean it all. Every heavy echo in your mind, we can let it soften, let it slide. We can watch the rainbow foam, turn this car into a home. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to sit in all this light with you. Dryers blowing off the final drops, night air cool when the wipers stop. If the world feels heavy when we drive through, we'll come back where the water covered you.
fall. You don't have to hold it all. Breathe slow, let the sun shine through. There is nothing wrong with you. Let this quiet breakfast stay. Hold the edges of our day. Every shaky thought inside your chest. We can stir it gently into rest. Let the early traffic hum. Be a softer kind of drum. I don't need a bigger, brighter view. Just this balcony and you. Morning slips along the window frame. Kettle cooling when I say your name. If the world feels heavy, loud or new, come back to this small sky next to you. Street corner lamp with a sleepy glow. You hunch your shoulders where the cool winds blow. Hands in pockets, breath a little thin. Watching people pass like they own the wind. Paperback crumpled on the curb beside. You kick a pebble, let the world slide wide. You say I don't know where the days went off. I say we'll make tonight the map we've got. No tickets, no deadlines chasing us. Just a couple breaths in quiet trust. Stay slow with me beneath this light. Let the night unwrap what's tight. All the small fights in your head tonight, we'll lay them down and make them light. Stay slow, don't hurry to be whole. Hold the small calm in your own hands. I don't need a label for your heart. Just the way you're here, that's enough to start. If tomorrow asks for all your plans, take one small moment in your hands. Carry this hush into your day like a secret that will find its way. Lamp hum soft, we turn to walk. No big answers, only talk. If the world gets louder than you planned, come back here. I'll still hold your hand. Soft glow buzzing from the vending machine. Hallway carpet in a muted green. You're on the steps with your backpack loose. Laces trailing like they've had enough use. Classroom doors with the windows dark. Posters curling at the sticky marks. You say, I stay late just to dodge my head. I say, you can rest right here instead. We don't need to be our brightest selves. Knowing all the light is somewhere else. We can let this after hours hush. Turn your chaos into hush. Every racing echo in your mind, we can slow it to a different kind. We can let the stairwell light hold us off scratched in with a ballpoint line. You drag fingers down the metal blue, reading out the half-worn me and you. You say I'm scared I'll never get it right, like there's one correct way to live a life. I tap my heel on the concrete edge, say wrong or right, you're still my favorite mess. You breathe in deep like the air turned warm, like the day stepped out of its uniform. We can let this after hours hush, turn your chaos into hush. Every racing echo in your mind, we can slow it to a different kind. We can let the stairwell light hold the softer parts tonight. I don't need the version they all see, just the one that's breathing next to me. Let the timetable hang on the wall with its rows of things you don't know at all. We can count the tiles beneath your feet, name them after days you stay complete. If tomorrow pulls you through the crowd, through the roll call and the being proud, close your eyes and find this empty hall where your heart could be a little small. Stay low, let your shoulders lean. You don't have to play the scene. Stay low, let the quiet prove you're enough in every move. We can let this after hours hush, turn your chaos into hush. Every racing echo in your mind, we can slow it to a different kind. We can let the stairwell light hold the softer parts tonight. I don't need the version they all see, just the one that's breathing next to me. Bending light flickers on the peeling paint, night outside humming like a faint complaint. If the world feels bigger than you plan to be, come back to these steps and sit with me. Tiny fan humming in the corner booth, window fog with a gentle bloom. You're in a sweatshirt with the sleeves rolled tight, stirring sugar in your tea all night. Sidewalk evening in a lazy stream, taillights painting little quiet beams. You say I feel a little out of frame, I say you can take up all this space. We don't need a reason to be here, just a couple hearts and something clear. We can let this moment be soft and simple, you and me. Every tangled thought inside your chest, we can lay it on the table, let it rest. Let the city blur outside while your breath falls back in time. I don't need some brighter version of you, just the one that's shared. the embers one and all. Each flicker writes a stanza on the air. Two hearts synced in light beyond compare. No haste, no chain, quills hushed, alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the soul's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet damask rose. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheath. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle, the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. The hourglass spills its final grains of gold, yet every grain of verse we still unfold. Thy fingertip upon the parchment seam awakens worlds that live within a dream. No haste, no chain, quills hush, alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the soul's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet damask rose. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheath. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle, the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. When dawn's pale courier knocks upon the door, we'll seal the night in ink forevermore. One final line, one parting glance, our sonnet keeps its everlasting dance. Inspire me, cafe of the soul's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet damask rose. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheath. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle, the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. The quill lies still, the parchment softly sighs. Yet in our veins the poem never dies. Quiet glow from the bedside clock, loose hoodie hair in a messy knot. You're on the floor by the window frame, tracing raindrops, writing out your name. Mismatched socks on the wooden boards, old playlist humming through the bedroom door. You say my mind's been jumping everywhere. I say you can leave it all right here. We don't need to chase a single sign. We can let the night redraw your mind. Stay in this slow motion room, let your heartbeat change its tune. Every little worry in your chest, we can lay it down and call it rest. Let the street lights on the glass turn the hours as they pass. I don't need a future version of you, just the one that's breathing in this view. Steam from the mug in your crooked hand, soft light catching on your rubber band. You hide a smile in your oversized sleeve, tell a story that you half believe. You say I keep feeling like I'm out of place, like the world's one step ahead of my pace. I tilt your chin till your eyes meet mine, say right now is more than enough time. You your spine. Stay in this slow motion room, let your heartbeat change its tune. Every little worry in your chest, we can lay it down and call it rest. Let the street lights on the glass turn the hours as they pass. I don't need a future version of you, just the one that's breathing in this view. Let the buzz and phone stay turned face down. We don't know the outside part of now. We can count the cracks along the wall, name them after days you didn't fall. If tomorrow pulls you into brighter noise, into all the practice ways you should be poised, close your eyes and find this faded light where your softer thoughts could land tonight. Ooh. Lean close, let your shoulders sink. You don't have to overthink. Lean close, let the silence prove you're enough in every move. Stay in this slow motion room, let your heartbeat change its tune. Every little worry in your chest, we can lay it down and call it rest. Let the street lights on the glass turn the hours as they pass. I don't need a future version of you, just the one that's breathing in this view. Clock hands gliding through the quiet air, rain trails fading while you're resting there. If the world feels louder than it has to do, come back to this little room next to you. Sitting by the window watching rain, drawing pictures on the foggy glass, thinking about the things I can't explain, how the future's coming way too fast.